Bluetooth off so I can do this in a proper. There we go. Finally. All right. Now I'm a little better organized. I hate that when everything's fucking confused, random, all over the place. Where the decision-making process is just all that stuff. I can't stand that shit.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Park Road.
Everything you gotta fucking jump. I hate that stuff. But anyway, back on track, folks. Sorry I ended that last live stream a little early. It's just I wanted to organize myself, collect myself. Right out of the gate today, it's been just manic. I'm on my way to go pick this girl up from the shelter again. And I got my mother on the phone, and it's too much. People become way overly dependent on you for things. Damn it. Again with this shit. I can't catch a break.
There's a lane closure ahead.
Yeah, no shit. Now you tell me, right? When it's right in front of my face. All of a sudden now my phone decides to fucking tell me there's a lane closure. When I'm literally right in front of the damn thing. I just can't fucking get this thing to work. What's this? You guys gotta bear with me, man. I'm not having a good day at all. I can't even get my own phone to cooperate. You're gonna have to give me a second here, folks. I'm so fucking... I'm ready to like... Oh, jeez. They closed the whole fucking road? Really? That just adds more miles, which means more
Take your next left onto Somerset Drive. Turn left onto Somerset Drive.
This is just not my day. It's not my day. I'm wasting all this fucking gas, driving, and here comes fucking Medic, right? Oh, yeah. This is the story of my day today. What's in front of me is the story of my day. I can't get anywhere today. We're trying. Relax. Slow the fuck down. God damn it. And now I'm getting texted. Fuck. Go. See? Go. Fucking morons. Guys, please bear with me here, man. You gotta see what this shit is like, man. You really gotta see what this is like. This is what you call a lack of confidence behind the wheel. I want you to see what I'm seeing. I think it's about time you guys actually see things from my point of view. How fucking dumb drivers are here in North Carolina. I want you to see for yourself. Now look at how easy this is. He's got plenty of room on both sides, right? And he's just back and forth and back and forth. Now my fucking thing is not working right. It's going to fall off the rear view. Watch. See, this is what you call confidence. You see how I'm driving?
At the next stop sign, turn left.
Back and forth. This is easy. Watch how easy this is. Look. Wow. This is what happens when you're an experienced driver, when you've been driving since you're a kid in tight spaces like this. You can't be afraid. I'm going to try this again because this motherfucker. All right, there we go. I'm going to lower this because I really want you to see what I see. Now, here's how an experienced driver does it. Look how nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Lilac Road. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn right.
Nice and smooth. You guys think I'm kidding? This is how people drive in North Carolina. No turn signal. My turn signal's on. See? No turn signal. This is what they do. See? No turn signals. How do I know which direction he's going? Now I'm gonna go because I have confidence in myself. You guys and gals, when you see me live streaming, you really think it's a joke how people drive here. It's not. It's not a joke.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Park Road.
What they do. They just fucking, you know, at least when I do my live streams here on YouTube, my hands are free for the most part. I'm going around this motherfucker because he helped me up all this time. Jackass. It's not that hard. It's a fucking car. It's a car. You drive it. It's not a fucking hair salon. It's not a place to do your nails. It's not a place to be in fucking business meetings unless you're hands-free on the phone like I am right now. Then you can talk all day long. It's not a place to be, you know, studying astrology by pointing a telescope up in the fucking air. It's not for bird watching. It's not for having sex. It's a fucking car. You drive the thing. That's what you do. You put the key in the ignition. You press the little button that's by your feet. The car moves. Wash, rinse, repeat. Nothing more, nothing less. You really don't, you folks, if you don't live in North Carolina like I do, they are just the fucking worst. I'm telling you, I should really start my own YouTube channel talking about drivers. Just driving. Anyway, I know there's a lot of... Sure, why not? Help yourself. You got to get one of those old school typewriters. Zing. Zing. You know, actually, I'm probably the last of a generation. That's funny, by the way. I got to say it. I'm probably the last of a generation that actually had typewriting in school. I had that shit in junior high school, but the only thing that was great about typewriting class was stealing the packs of paper from the classroom. And we used to make like fucking paper airplanes and origami, make our own comic books and shit like that.
In 600 feet, continue straight to stay on Kenilworth Avenue.
Charlotte drivers are the worst. Yes, they are. That's funny. That's funny. No, it's true, man. They're fucking awful. They really are. They really are. Like, I have 2 rigs in my car for my phone. This one that I use right here, I bought specifically for live streams in the car. Pardon me. The other one's for like general use. Like, I'll pump my music through the Bluetooth system here in the car, but I do have a separate adapter for the Bluetooth, which is a little bit better. But yeah, one of the big problems, and I've said this in previous live streams, is that
continue straight to stay on Kenilworth Avenue and left onto East Moorhead Street.
North Carolina really doesn't enforce cell phone use in your vehicle.
At the light, turn left onto East Moorhead Street.
South Carolina, on the other hand, like gangbusters, they you'll get I think points on your license, a fine, potential suspension, and or any combination of those 3. You trim your fucking toenails. You guys are a mess. Actually, you guys are a mess. You guys are messed up. I thought I was bad. I appreciate a good laugh, folks. I really do, man. I can use it. You know, things have been so hairy these days. Sometimes I don't know how to give myself a little space to laugh and make fun of myself, you know? But it's true. A lot of you guys, I mean, I can't say men specifically, but I think drivers in general will understand that frustration. You know, where like fucking moms are changing their baby's diapers in the passenger seat while they're driving on a 6-lane highway. You know what I mean? Just completely out of control. But the one good thing, at least I can say this, is that my car insurance premiums were cut in half. I mean, originally when I moved down here 10 years ago, and I've had Geico for many, many years, I was only paying like $75. And then I had a car accident. And then my car insurance premium went up to almost like $200 or some shit like that, some crazy number. And it's only recently it went back down to like $65 monthly. Which is good because I can pay off the entire year all in one swift stroke. You guys are fucking hilarious, man. I'm just catching the chat with the corner of my eye. I need a good laugh, man. You guys are awesome, by the way, for getting me to laugh a little bit. I can be a hard ass sometimes. You know, tomorrow's the 1st year anniversary of my father's passing. You know, I was talking with my mother on the phone most of the morning. And she is all over the place emotionally. I'm not going to get too much into that because I had conversations between her and I. Then she got me nervous, and then this
Go past this light. Then, at the next one, turn right onto South Mint Street.
You know, and then this girl, do it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck? Stupid motherfucker.
At the light, turn right onto South
Man.
Mid Street.
Fucking watch. No, not you. Not you. You're okay. That one. You got to see what this is like. From now on, what I'm going to do, I'm keeping the camera. I don't want that. From now on, I'm pointing the fucking camera at the road. That's it. That fucking pickup truck almost just hit me trying to cross the fucking road. I want you to see what I see from now on. That's it. I just got to adjust my holder. That's it. I'm fucking done. I want you all to see what I see. This truck threw itself halfway into the fucking road and almost T-boned me.
At the next light, turn left.
This is fucking disgusting. It's really fucking disgusting, man. That people cannot drive. Like this woman, look at how... This is how they drive. You see how they're right up on each other's fucking bumpers here? This is what they do, up against each other's bumpers.
At the light, turn left onto South Graham Street.
I've been driving since I'm very young. Very, very young. Nobody can tell me that I'm a bad fucking driver. It's these fucking inbred North Carolina, Southern fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken eating assholes that think it's fucking NASCAR, and it's not. Yeah, I'm a former New Yorker, dude. You know, like the LIE is nuts in its own way. The old school Interborough Parkway or the Jackie Robinson is a nightmare. The Grand Central Parkway up there was a nightmare. But we're talking about side streets and thoroughfares. And it's like an endless barrage of stupidity. It really is. It's an endless barrage of fucking stupidity. I should start my own another channel talking about this stuff. Yeah, my old man grew up in Pennsylvania. He grew up in Somerset County. Born and raised in Central City, PA, before he passed. See, that's all mountains, though. That's up there in the Allegheny Mountains. So it's a different kind of driving up there. Where you have a lot of winding roads and tight corners and all that kind of stuff. It's almost like if you've been up to West Point, New York. You got almost the same thing. Now that's a good question for me to answer. It depends on which road. It really does. If you're on Highway 77, I-77 down here is notorious for being one of those nightmare roads because it's like fucking no holds barred. There's a I think 55 mile an hour speed limit and people still drive like fucking 90 on it. And that's why I'm taking the side roads. Technically I could have taken 77 up here, but the traffic is awful. You couple that on top of that North Carolina heat, because right now it's pushing like 85 degrees, I think, if I'm looking at my thermometer here in my car. We're supposed to be hitting like 92 degrees or something like that, so people will get impatient from the heat. And then they start fucking flooring it. And you got to see how some of the young guys drive. You know, I'm pushing 50 at this point, man. I got no reason to fucking drive like that. I'm in no rush to go anywhere. But the one thing that gets fucking annoying is like when you got somebody, like here, you see 35 miles an hour, you'll have people that are driving like 10 miles an hour. And there's nobody in front of them. That's because they're talking on the phone, they're reading construction blueprints, they got the Dead Sea Scrolls in their lap that they're trying to translate, they're stroking their pubic hairs. It's like, what the fuck, man? This is how I'm going to have to live stream from now on, so you guys can catch a glimpse of what it is that I see. But I'm almost at this place anyway, and I want to respect this girl's privacy, so...
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Statesville Avenue.
See what that guy just did? That's what they all do right there, what you just saw. They just fucking throw their cars everywhere. They don't care.
At the light, turn left onto Statesville Avenue.
They never make smooth turns. They just... Whoop. Yeah, I tell you what, man, still with all the bullshit that happens on the road, I still think it's a better life down here. Sales tax here in Charlotte is 7.25%. They've been trying to push tax increases here, but thank God North Carolina...
In 600 feet, turn left onto Oliver Street.
Is still mostly a Republican GOP-led state.
Turn left onto Oliver Street.
We did
then
have
at the next stop sign,
right,
you'll turn left.
Yes, we did have a supermajority, but unfortunately we lost a couple seats in the House and Senate. So, unfortunately, with this new governor,
at the stop sign, turn left onto Spratt Street. Then you'll take your first left into the parking lot.
GPS, shut the fuck up, man. God. It's like talking with my mom. Doesn't shut the fuck up. Sorry, folks. Yeah, this place is fucking nasty. This place is really nasty, man. You got fucking tents. This is why I take this shit so personally. I don't see her, but I'm not going to put her on camera because I want her privacy to be respected. So I'm going to go up over here. I'm going to make a U-turn. I just want you to see this area. How nasty this place is. I feel so sorry for this woman and her kids. I'm not going to mention her name. I'm not going to give away her ID. I'm not going to put her on camera. But this place is a shithole. You can see one tent right there. You can see the tents right here in front of my car. You see all that stuff off to your almost 1 o'clock? Shopping carts, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I don't see her out front. So that means she's probably still inside because it is hot out there. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to... Yeah, Mecklenburg County is just fucking awful, man. You know, and the problem is a lot of people are coming from Atlanta and from my neck of the woods. You know, I have no quarrel with saying that, you know, I voted for Trump. I vote Republican myself, you know what I mean? And to see shit like this in Mecklenburg County, it's fucking disgusting because, well, what do you think? When you have Democrat leaders and people that vote Democrat, this is what you get. This is what you get. They did the same shit to me in New York City, fighting for all that stuff from when I was down at that World Trade Center site. I was living in my fucking car like a hobo for a year. And thank God I dug myself out of that. Fucking Democrats don't care. They don't care about you, your family, your friends, or anything like that. This is a result of it. And I second that sentiment, what you just said. You know, I came on down here from New York. My dad grew up in the mountains of Pennsylvania. And I learned how to adapt very quickly to the people down here, how they speak, how they treat each other, how they drive, their driving habits. But over the past 10 years since I've been here, man, even I see the changes in people and their attitudes and the violence and the shootings. And people keep piling up and piling up and piling up, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it wasn't like that when I first moved here. The traffic is out of control. And it's because the Democrats are running everything down here, and they fuck everything up. It's sad. It's really sad. How many city council members recently got busted here, as a matter of fact? And take a guess why. Like Sheriff McFadden, he's the only one that survived. I think like 3 or 4 city council members who are these black DEI assholes were busted for fucking fraud and taking bribes and all that kind of shit. That's not being racist, that's a fact. Yeah, if you go up to like, you go up to like Concord, Cabarrus County, Mooresville, any place that's out of the way, out of Mecklenburg County, unless you're in unincorporated Mecklenburg, where I am in Pineville, because I'm outside. I'm technically sitting on the border of Mecklenburg and Pineville. We have our own police department and all that kind of stuff. They're outside the jurisdiction of CMPD, so we have our own town police. At least there we have our own stuff. So, but just like New York City and California, you're looking at it. And I'm a racist? Oh, really? Do you look at your... I'm going to try to pull up here a little bit. And I'm a racist and a bigot and a homophobe and all that bullshit. Take a look at what Democrats do. This is the life that they force upon people. And that poor woman is in this place with that kid. And I feel it's my fucking civic duty to try to help this girl get out of here. On that note, folks, let me give her a buzz. Again, I want to protect her ID. I want to protect her face and all that kind of stuff, and the kid, because she is a DV. So take care. God bless. Stay safe. I'll keep updating all you folks as to how this is going. I mean, when it comes to her and these issues, it's working itself out really nicely and smoothly. And the faster I get her out of this facility, the better it is. I'm going to try to help her find a job in town. We'll see what happens. Take care, everybody. Thank you again for supporting the channel, supporting each other. This is a result of it. I can't consciously just turn a blind eye to this. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But what this guy did to her, to force her into this situation, man, I'm sorry. My heart breaks for her. I got to do what I got to do. Take care, everybody. God bless you.